How's it going on, everybody? IncogM here, back with another video. You guys are seeing this right now, and you guys are gonna be like, "Hey, I thought you weren't doing like Leedle anymore." And then I wasn't recording it for a while because it took a lot of time and effort for something that wasn't really getting the amount of views that normally my videos get, I guess. I mean, for showdown videos, they hit like 30, 40, even higher than that. And then, you know, consistently my other videos will hit 10 to like 20 views, which are just my league reviews. So with that in mind, I decided to stop doing Leedle, you know, recording wise, but I was still in the league. So last where we left off, we were, I want to say 3-2, looking kind of strong, or 2-2, I believe, because we lost the first two, won our next two, I believe. So we were 2-2. So this game right here is against Amp, and we have, I think, the next one against Rising, then we have the one against Jaden again, then we have Sped, then we have Doomshroom, and then we have Cowpat. Now, this is just going to be me going over each replay since I stopped recording and such, and I hope you guys, you know, like seeing this a little bit. I just didn't want to leave you guys in the dark. I'm not going to take it as a record out front, but, you know, you'll see. If you know I was 2-2, you can calculate it off of that, but let's just jump right into it. So Amp had a team that was pretty hard to beat, I want to say, and I felt as if, I had a perfect strategy. During this game, you'll see what went wrong, and I think Amp said it perfectly when we were in chat. I didn't have any phasing moves, or my lack of normal and dark type moves, and really, once Confreus came in and did this, that's when I knew shit was gonna hit the fan. And for me, this is why, you know, like, I should bring Knockoff, I should bring Rowan, I should bring a bunch of moves, but I didn't. And this whole entire battle could be chalked up to the fact that I didn't bring any phasing moves or anything. So we just keep, like, you can clearly see this isn't going to be going too well for me. And Amp is kind of taunting in chat a little bit. So that's, you know, I don't really, like, blame him, but at the same time, it is kind of like, why would you do that, dude? So I'm not pressed either. So it's not really like it's just not that bad. You know, you do what you want. You talk how you want to during a match. You do whatever. But yeah, essentially that's basically how this battle went. I just basically was doing this the whole time. And it wasn't until Mamo came in and got the crit here, turn 42. And then I get 2 kills, but those are the only 2 kills I actually get, because I only had 2 Pokemon left, so it didn't really like help. It was just a battle, to say the least. All props to Amp. He definitely deserved this win, and that's really, like, there's not really much else I can really say, I guess. And he won, so I mean, good on him. The Confreus strat, though I think it is terrible and shitty at the same time, I do want to just point out, like, you know, whatever. It's whatever to me personally. Like, you use whatever you can use to win. And outside of that, I felt as if I had a better chance to win this match if that Confreus wasn't there, or if it died early. But he still played his heart out. Even if he didn't have it, he would have probably still won. So much appreciation to him. You know, I can't discredit somebody the way I do. Even if I was mad about that match, I can't discredit that he would have still won. So there's that too. I know I sounded salty a little bit, but just remembering it and remembering how I had to go through 56 turns kind of got me. But yeah, no, he still would have probably won this match entirely, but GG to him. So moving on, we get to the Rising match, the second one at least. So you guys remember I won last time 5-0. He killed something. He killed my Mamosite with Superior, and then we dealt with being paralyzed Scizor, and then we got rid of his Superior. So now this time, he brought a similar team, I want to say, but he didn't bring the Charizard, I believe. So there's that. So let's jump into it. So Heatran, Crawdon, and this battle was nice. Not really much to like go off of here. And I've watched his matches previous, mind you. So to me, I was kind of just like, okay, whatever, you know. I'm just gonna play this like a normal ass match. And that's what I basically did. I tried to make sure, you know, nothing crazy happened, or I didn't get like swept or something, or he tried to Dragon Tail, I think just twice, and he missed both times. No, only once. But yeah, it was just like, it was a game to watch. I will say that. It was definitely a game to watch. And a game to play, you know. I don't know why he went to Superior there and everything. It was just weird. And then we found out he's Scarf Raikou, which is, I guess, kind of obvious. He goes to the belly drum here with Slurpuff. And then I just go with Flash Cannon and kill him because I was ready. Horizon made a few plays where I was just like, why would you do this here instead of another time? And, you know, things happen. You know, one week you deal with, you know, one opponent, next week you deal with another opponent. Like, obviously, Rising wasn't, either A, just wasn't having the best day, and, or B, things happen, you know. Still, we won again 4-0, and that kind of got me back into it. But this next match, if you guys remember the first time I fought Jaden, we lost to some crazy RNG. Jaden even said it himself. And now this next battle, whew, 3-3, right? Keep that in mind now, going into this match. This was just painful, to say the least. I go Love Song, go Volt Switch, does 48% right. Okay, let's go into Tornadus, right? Goes to Earthquake, goes into Zapdos. Go for the Hurricane, just in case you didn't want to switch. He goes into Slowking on U-turn. Then I go into Scizor, obviously. Best play here. Go for Knock, did not kill. The thing about it, right, is that he just kills me here. If I had Bug Bite, I would have killed him, but things happen. He goes back into Zapdos. I just go for the U-turn again because I know he's going to switch out. And the man was fine. And this right here determined whether I won or lost, literally, because I get burned and I miss the Icicle Crash. Even if his Yachi Berry saved him the first time, it would have killed him the second time, as presented. And I'm a Scarf Mamoswine, so you know I'm sitting there pissed off. You can feel it. And then I miss again when he comes back in. After that, my emotions were just out of whack. I was just like, how the fuck can this happen to somebody so many times? You're probably wondering on the Heat Wave, why didn't I just switch on to Heatran? Or even on display, why didn't I just switch on to Heatran? If I'm trying to predict him Heat Waving, even here. He's gonna keep roosting, of course, but it's good to look at it and say, why didn't you just switch on to Heatran? Hindsight is 2020, right? Everybody knows I could have switched out. I even know I could have switched out. I could have gone into Zygarde for all I know and just gone for 1,000 arrows, but I didn't. I lose Mamo. This was just one of those kind of days. Now this one right here got me super pissed. I don't know how defensive or especially defensive his Zapdos was, but it was the worst thing for me to deal with that entire match. The exact worst thing. And Zygarde comes in. Now he still has his gosh darn Tangrowth, and I totally was like, damn it, I need to get rid of that as soon as possible. But he has double regenerators and all this other stuff. Like, it was a rough day to say the least. I'm glad I hit this Focus Blast though. That was like one of the few RNG moments where I said, haha, I had it. I did it. I flinch from a Dark Pulse, he goes out on the Zapdos. This Zapdos, basically his entire match, was the most annoying thing on earth. And to me, I just didn't know how to react. You know, I had fought so many offensive Zapdoses, even Zapdos who do run Yachi Berry sometimes, to the point where I wasn't expecting that to become an issue. I thought my team was fully prepared for it, but I missed an Icicle Crash, and yada yada yada. Things happened, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, you guys can keep watching while I'm rambling. At the end of the day, though, this just turned out to be one of those battles where just, it wasn't truly back and forth, but it was definitely going back and forth as much as possible. You know, I was trying to keep it within, okay, I can still win range, when instead, that didn't end up happening. You know, I didn't have a move to hit Tangrowth with something like Zygarde. I had to go Heatran, but he would always go Slowking afterwards. And with the double regenerators, they're always going to be at a lot of health, basically. And that, to me, really hurt my chances of winning, honestly. Because I didn't play to, oh, these two Pokemon need to die now, or just overall I didn't play up on that. So overall, this game definitely did not go well for me, I guess. I just kind of, I guess I played it by ear a little bit. I kind of just did what I had to do, and that was it. And, you know, I didn't get the victory I wanted, or I didn't get any victory this game, really. I didn't get the win-loss I wanted, but I definitely tried to play as best as I could. I wish I had, you know, 2020, I guess hindsight, excuse me, is definitely there, and I wish I had a coverage move on Heatran to deal with Slowking. Dark Pulse would have been fine. And additionally, Icicle Crash missing, even though it mattered, I wish I had just pulled back and not tried to do it so early and then tried it later, just so I could see what would happen. If I had procced his Yachi Berry with the Raichu Hidden Power Ice, which is what it was, you know, would have been great. But when you're playing in the moment, you play in the moment. You don't think about it later. You just go, okay, this is the most likely thing that I need to do here. And I did that this match, and I wish I had thought a little bit more during this match, just a little bit. Even just the slightest bit would have helped, of course. But Jaden beat me both times, so he owns the division, I believe it was. So, you know, things happen. Moving on, though, to the next match, we fight Sped. Now, Sped's team overall was scary as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Sped had a Hail team. Well, not Hail team, but he definitely had Ninetales and Beartic. He had Greninja, which he gave up for Celesteela. And, you know, Sped's my boy. So, you know, I'm sitting there, like, sweating my balls off. But then he also brought Rapidash, which I was like, what the hell? And he, you know, I don't know if we're supposed to do a lot here, but it did kill something. But this game is one of my best games I think I played this entire season, because I needed to win the next 3 in order to make playoffs. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I did not make playoffs. So let's move on. Or I don't think I said that, but spoiler alert, no, I'm not in playoffs. That's why I'm doing this review video. So he switches on to Gyarados. I go for Thunderbolt and Meowstic. I go into hit my type. He goes U-turn. Goes into Gyarados. Puts up a sub. I just go for Rock Slide because I said I'm not letting you fucking set up, because I've seen people get destroyed by Gyarados. I just keep going Rock Slide because I'm like, fuck it. He goes for the Z bounce now because he realizes, okay, he's definitely not switching out. So he kills my Hitmontop. Very bad early on, but it was alright for them. It was alright for me. So I just go for Rock Slide with Zygarde. I'm Scarf Zygarde, by the way, so I go into Meowstic, eat my Cold Berry on the knockoff. I use Thunder Wave to paralyze the Ferrothorn. He's paralyzed one turn. Thunder Wave again, just to predict if he's going to switch out or not. So I go into Heatran. He knocks off again, gets a crit, and pops my Balloon. I go into Zygarde. And goes into Rapidash. Goes back into Pharaoh, go for 1,000 Arrows. It does 46%. Goes into Rabombi. I'm just gonna keep 1,000 arrows, keep hitting 1,000 arrows because I am Bandit, so it didn't really matter. So I go into Meowstic, and then I set up, I do my Protect. I think I Protect again. He goes for U-turn. I set up Sunny Day because the initial plan was to get Heatran in as much as possible, and then get the sun up. He goes for Protect. We go both for Protect, actually. He goes for Protect. I just go for Flash Cannon, predicting a switch out. Goes into Rapidash. I go for Protect again. Go for Protect again. He goes for Drill Run. I kind of say, alright, well, fuck it. Let's let Heatran die. Then things get crazy. 1 kill by Zygarde. And Celesteela comes out. I just keep going for this. He goes for Leech Seed. So I think I go out into Raichu, or I just keep 1,000 arrows again. Really? Oh, I remember this replay differently. Okay, well, I go for 1,000 arrows again. Well, and it's Protect. He goes into Pharaoh. I just keep going with 1,000 arrows, so I'm like, what do you do to me, right? I have to make sure a Bombi gets killed at some point, or else I'm fucked. Let's go for Bullet Punch. I get a crit 24. I go for the knockoff to get rid of his leftovers, because now with the Leech Seed, he is now in range of 1,000 arrows. which he realized, but I get the Robombi kill now. Goes into Thundurus, I go into Raichu. He has Hidden Power Ground Thundurus, and I was like, damn, I thought he'd be something else, like Hidden Power Ice. This is 2,000 arrows again. There goes Gyarados. I don't kill that in one hit, but he does not kill me with Hidden Power Ground, which I guess he should have been Hidden Power Ice. I kill Thundurus, and then I kill Celesteela. Because I put him in range earlier, and then outside the Leech Seed, getting into 42, I knew once I saw 43, I said, okay, that's either max roll, or I got a really good roll. And at the end of the day, we still won the match. So like I said, we had to win 3 straight matches to make it to playoff. 3 straight, because the last 2 matches mattered the most. The Sped match mattered a little bit less because he's not in my... He wasn't fighting for the wild card in my conference, but he was still an important battle to win. However, now we move on to these 2 matches are 2 of my favorite matches as well. This was a really good one, but these 2 are my favorites because they were very close. And me and the other person understood, you know, hey, we're playing a game. Really, like this, I had fun with these matches is my basic point. So, moving on. With Doomshroom, really good team. And I played it like I play every match. Trying to win and looking for a way to win. So Charm, he goes for Stone Edge, does 25%. Goes in Magearna, I go for Thunder Wave. That is very crucial. I go for Snatch, just in case he goes for Shift Gear, he goes for Aura Sphere. Going to Suicune. With Rotom, he goes Volt Switch. I Mirror Coated. He's 49 on Magearna, I go for Scald. Goes with Thunderbolt, which I thought he wouldn't do that just because I have Mirror Coat. We get rid of Magearna really, really early. I go for Mirror Coat here. Oh my lord. Suicune did so much this match, like damage-wise with Mirror Coat, it was great. So we find out he's Scarf Celebi. I'm still Banded Guard, so I'm fine. Goes to Aerodactyl, going to hit my top, get the Intimidate off. He goes for Earthquake. Doesn't do a lot. He goes for Stealth Rocks, I go for Close Combat. And I believe I just Bullet Sucker Punch. Oh, that's why you nearly died, because I had Sucker Punch instead of Bullet Punch. I thought he would switch out here, and he didn't, so he kills that. He does not kill Meowstic. I go for Side Shot, get the Meowstic kill. Meowstic getting a kill, my boy. Look at Rotom. He predicts my Thunder Wave. He plays really well with his 3 Mons here. And that just, I was impressed. I'll be really honest with you. That Porygon Z, he nasty ball on the predicted Protect, and then he blows away my Aromatisse right now. Try attack, boom, gone. And I was just like, damn, I should have attacked him that turn then. So I go into Zygarde. I go for Superpower, I kill him. And then Rotom comes in. And then he Hidden Powers, kills my, I'm about to call my Meowstic Easy Bake. So I go 1,000 arrows, I kill the Rotom. Goes into Cloyster, and Cloyster basically finishes up this game. Quite literally, I needed Ice Shard to do enough where it could 2-hit KO this, but he had Hydro Pump. So I think I still went for Stone Edge or whatever have you. And there was that too. So basically what happened was that I needed him to underspeed Mamoswine being Scarfs. 284 versus his 229, but because it's double speed, I think there's only one situation where he underspeeds Mamoswine, and that's like no speed, I believe, Cloyster, and no one's gonna run no speed Cloyster. So basically I lost, which I saw that happen, and I really wish I had extreme speed, because then I could go into Ice Shard, he'd be in Ice Shard range at least, but I didn't have that on Zygarde, and I was also Banded Zygarde as usual. So, you know, I had fun with this match, because it was very back and forth, you know, one time he kills one of my Pokemon, or another time I have Mirror Coat Suicune, and I had, you know, obviously Charm Meowstic. If I kept Meowstic around, which definitely a thing, I could have maybe taken this match, but he had Hydro Pump at the end too, so it didn't matter. But still, a great match with Doomshroom. He's really good. He's really good. I really liked battling him. And now we move on to the match that happened, since I'm recording this Sunday. The match happened yesterday. Was it Saturday? No, it happened Thursday, excuse me. So I'm recording this Sunday, yeah. So it happened Thursday. And this is the last game of the season. So I didn't really need to win or lose. Like, it was just like, do something. Incog, do something, you know. But no, I could have tried to win this match, but I was more in the mindset of let's just get it out of the way now because I couldn't make playoffs is the main point. So I was just like, I'm gonna have as much fun as I can. So I brought the Black Hole Eclipse set back. Doesn't kill the Uxie, goes for Yawn. Yawn Uxie, underrated and underappreciated. I go for U-turn. I should have just killed him and allowed Tornadus to go to sleep, but had he had Latias be that setup MF, I would have been gone. So he goes for Gleam. I just go for Rapid Spin to get rid of Rocks. I am in Assault Vest, so I was like, whatever. Let Carlton die. I don't need Rocks up. I go into Suicune. I go for Mirror Coat. He's not falling for my Mirror Coat shenanigans. I have Wakan Berry. I just go for Scold and kill him because I said, haha, you might not fall for it, but I will get you. Goes Thunderbolt, definitely kills Suicune. I go into, obviously, Mamoswine. That's like the third or fourth Miss Ice Cool Crash that Mamoswine has had. Disappointing. Goes to Liquidation and gets Flapper down. I go for Hurricane. He loses Uxie. I U-turn out. I go into, I believe, Heatran. He goes to Surf, which surprised the hell out of me. If he didn't have Surf, I would have been fine. But Surf. I go into Scizor, goes for Hit by Fire. That was a very obvious play, but I was like, eh. Goes into a so that exchange right there, right? I double out into Tornadus as he goes into a Raccoon and calling it, and he goes into Gliscor. Because I was like, there's no way he leaves this in. So I Hurricane the Gliscor. I Icy Wind it to kill it because I was like, let's get this money. He goes into his Crook, which I don't know if it was Scarf or not. I have no idea. The Confusion doesn't work. He hits the Moxie. I think he is Scarf. Yeah, he's Scarf because he outsped me because I was also Scarf. So he won off of that, but I'm not actually Scarf this time. Good old Mamo. I just get the knockoff and then I lose because of, obvious. Obvious is obvious, really. The main point here for this match was that I played around. Heatran dying to Surf was definitely very, very big. Scizor also dying was also kind of big. I wish I just bullet punched the Latias when I had the chance, but I didn't. Had I switched out Suicune, I don't think that nothing would have really came up of that actually. But no, it was a fun match overall. Just Calpat knew my number. He was just like, haha, I got you. And he beat me. And things happen. But overall, with 4 and 6, if you're paying attention, I may come back for next season. I'm not sure yet. I am gonna try and do my own leagues again because I'm having fun with the Monotype League. And maybe if I'm able to, or whenever the new Pokemon games come out, I could do those kind of leagues or whatever. But for now, what we're doing is just this. Yeah, I might try to do Monotype. I might try to do my own leagues. And I might actually, do team builders and stuff for those. But, yeah. I don't know what else to really say here, but thank you guys for watching. These battles, of course. I guess going 4 and 6 is like different from last season where I went 6 and 4 and I got the first round bye, but then I lost because, me and Mimikyu still gotta get past that mod, but I need a Mo Breaker obviously. But just so you guys can see it for yourself, -4, whole entire squad here, and then obviously 4 and 6. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you did like this, give it a like, comment, and also subscribe today if you're new, and I hope you guys have a great day.